Welcome back, adventurers, to a new adventure in Skyrim. Yes, I was watching the Spiffing Brit, the infamous Spiffing Brit, doing his survival challenge in Skyrim, and I got inspired to do my own, especially because I have some questions about why he's making certain choices or not doing certain things that I would be doing. So this is my version. We're playing on the special edition 1.5.97 because I refuse to get any Creation Club content. I have always disagreed with the model that Bethesda set up for that, and I think the anniversary edition is just a cash grab that really knocks the game out of balance with all the editions that are just let loose. So I'm going for what I hope is a bit a more balanced mod list, as I have been doing. So I have the Sunhelm mod for survival mode. It's a bit different than the Creation Club version of survival, but the same idea. We need to eat, we need to sleep, we need to drink. And we have these needs, and not satisfying them will eventually lead to death. We also need to stay warm, especially when we go to the north, where it's very, very cold. We don't want to freeze to death either. So that those are some of the challenges that we'll have to deal with traveling around Skyrim. And I have the Ashes mod that we use for death, and I have it configured so that we have only one life. So if we die, it's game over. So can we survive for 100 days in Skyrim on legendary difficulty in survival mode using no physical weapons and no armor? I'm going with that version of Spiffing Brit's challenge. So we are rolling a mage, a pure mage. And in early game, that can be quite difficult, not having any armor. And being on legendary difficulty, yeah, basically almost anything can one-shot us. So the best strategy is to stay out of physical fights. Now, we're not going to be a total chicken and just stay within cities. Although we're going to be doing a lot of that initially to build up our character, our strength and skills and so on. But yeah, we'll deal with it as it comes. I do have quick saves enabled. Not because I want to jump back to an earlier save, to save scum or anything like that. Just in case the game does something weird and crashes. It does happen sometimes, although it happens very rarely to me with my mod list. So I'm hoping we won't need it. And the second reason is that I want to decide when an episode is over. And I don't want to have to stick to a save when we sleep. Necessarily. I do plan to do my episodes day by day. So when day one is over and it's nighttime or morning comes, then we'll end the episode and continue in the next one. We'll see how many we can make before we die a permanent death. Now, as we said, the challenge is to survive for 100 days. I'm not sure if we'll make it, but we're gonna give it our best try. Okay, enough about that. I said there would be some housekeeping announcements. Did I? Anyway, yes, I have been playing CK3 on the channel. We had a recent update to 1.8. Crusader Kings 3 is continuing with my Warrior Queen series on 1.7. Until I finish that. That should return very soon. And with Victoria 3 we're in the middle of an update that needs some hotfixes, so we're waiting for 1.1.2 at least to see whether it's safe to continue with the chili run. So that's that. Yeah, I know 3 games at the same time. Well, we'll see how we'll juggle that. But for now, let's get into Skyrim. And here we are. This is Elisette. She's a Breton at level 1 because we're using the Skyrim Unbound Reborn mod to get us an alternative start. We have Conjuration 25, Illusion 20, Alchemy 20, Speech 20. Basically, this is where we want to be. And then, of course, we have Sneak. That will be very, very handy and very important. Speech, Alchemy, Illusion, Conjuration, Restoration, Alteration, and Chanting. So it's like a good mix of abilities here. We're basically going to do most of the mage skills, although we do not want to focus too much on destruction. Mostly our strategy will be to use alchemy as our business model to make money, to get skill training in illusion and conjuration. So have our minions fight for us. Alteration, of course, is important for mage armor. That will take some time to build up. Enchanting, that will be important. But we are going to avoid the warrior skills as much as possible. Because we have the rule no physical weapons and no armor. So we shouldn't have to delve into that. Maybe if we survive for 99 days, we want to put some points just for general leveling into that, but we're not going to use those skills. Alright, as a Breton in Skyrim, we have 95 health and 105 magicka. So that's a pretty good start. We're at the beginning of level 1. Only thing I have done is I have given her a big leather backpack. This is a mod, and I have added some texture to that. I will link to the mod list in the description. And yeah, this wouldn't take a lot. So if we would have done the Helgen start, she would have enough money and so on to get the materials needed to make this. But I thought from a role-playing perspective, it makes sense that she wouldn't set out from wherever she came from without a backpack. Okay, so we have half the normal carry weight in survival mode, so 150, plus the 100 from the backpack. We have some boots and gloves and some college robes, although these are not enchanted. We do have the novice hood that you would get in Helgen as well. And a bedroll. If you're a traveler, yeah, you want to sleep. You need to sleep at night, so a bedroll will make it more comfortable. And that's about it. We have some torches. Ah yeah, we have a water skin. Because we need to drink. And this I can actually put away. This is a mod I used to get to give her the backpack and the boots that she didn't come with from Skyrim Unbound Reborn. So here we go. We are at Riverwood. So I guess the carriage dropped her off somewhere near Helgen. That's the story I'm going with. Right, she came from Cyrodiil. The carriage dropped her off at Helgen. And she left the city to go to Whiterun by foot. Then there was some ruckus in Helgen. There was some awful noise there, and we don't know what happened. We're agnostic to the whole Dragonborn side of the story. We're not gonna be the Dragonborn. We're not gonna do the main quest. We're just gonna be an alchemist, wandering around Skyrim, and we're dedicated to Finaster because I've been doing this Winter Sun series, and we should explore new locations, find standing stones, harvest the fruits of nature. Bretons are most deserving of my favor. So that is our deity, and we shall be harvesting the fruits of nature. Talking about harvesting, I do have the iHarvest mod installed to make harvesting a lot easier, but we're not going to use it at the beginning. I haven't added that spell to inventory. It's
You're pretty, I'll give you that.
yeah.
Just stay away from my husband, Alva.
Okay, if you don't mind me picking up some veggies here, then I'll do that. And this is the other thing. I can pick up red apples from these barrels. Or anything else that is in there. But if you have the unofficial patch, that would make me a thief. And in vanilla, I think you're meant to pick up these tomatoes so that you can make vegetable soup. Alright. That's Vendal's house. We shall give that a visit pretty soon. Salt pile. Tomatoes. More salt pile. Lovely. Why are you throwing away salt pile? Oh, we struck gold. Where is Mr. Vendal? Well, of course, we don't know that, but we're just looking around to be able to get some supplies. He's not here. He's... Oh, there. Is that him? I think that's him. Hey.
I see you talking to Sven.
Sven? Who's
Maybe
that?
not. Maybe.
No.
Never mind.
Never
I
mind,
would
yeah.
stay away from him if I were you.
Okay, so what is your problem with Sven?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his
Alright.
ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope. You don't sound very sure.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is.
Maybe.
Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I'd match that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
And you think she would fall for that? What are we? In primary school? Anyway, yeah, I'll give her the letter. We have, oh, thistle. We have some, Flora Manita here. Another thistle. What's this? Ale. I'll take the ale, yeah. Somebody left it. Can't leave rubbish lying around. And very important, unless you have the unofficial patch, get this woodcutter's axe. If you want to stay for free in Whiterun. Although I have a mod, of course, which also enables me to stay for free somewhere, as you will see. But it has other benefits. So, we're not going to chop wood right now, but having that axe will be helpful when we get to Whiterun. Of course, if you have played the game for years, as I have, then you already know what I'm talking about. Alright. So, let us go and find Camilla. In the Riverwood Trader.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said
The
no.
heat warms
No
me.
adventures,
Nice.
no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well,
I
what
guess
are
I
you
came
going
at
to
a
do then,
bad
Al?
time.
Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I don't know
certain.
what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open.
Did something happen?
We did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell.
Okay.
Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Sounds like it would be expensive, yeah. Maybe I could help you get the claw back?
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment.
If it's on my way.
Claw back.
Don't expect any miracles. I'm not going to put a rush on that.
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
I don't think so.
Barrow is just outside of town. I can show you.
I'm not going there. Sorry, I have other business I need to take care of first. Okay. Maybe at some point, if my path leads me that way, I will have a look out for your golden claw. But until then, Alright, I have a letter for you from Sven.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush.
Right, that kind of poems, huh?
If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
Is his mother not cleaning his house? I mean...
By the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
No, I'm not going. I should have picked up this quest so early, I guess. But the tomatoes, yes.
Go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Okay.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Yeah. Looks dangerous and cold and wet. Can I just quickly go in here again? Yeah, I'm gonna use this cooking pot to make some vegetable soup. And maybe some veggies too. Now, let us see what you have for sale.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright. We do not want any of this. Blue mage robes. That might be nice, but I think we'll pick up some somewhere in the future. This is very expensive stuff you have here. Yeah, no wonder the thieves are wanting to come here. Although, why didn't they pick up these expensive items? Okay, let us have a look here at your food. Cooked beef for £1. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there.
Right.
Crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
And you think I'll go there by myself? No way. I need to go find Fendal. He owes me. He owes me now. Is he still at work? Yeah. Old age. Tell me about it. There you are.
Tell me as soon as you leave Camilla the letter.
I have. I don't think she will be spending any more time with Sven.
Help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Thank you very much. I need your help. Give me all your things.
What do you need?
The key to your house, especially. The dagger. Yeah, you can keep the bow and arrows. I don't need training in archery,
I'll head back home if you need me.
Well, no, you can stay here and do your work. And I'll go to your home. What are you doing here in the middle? Oh, you're still waiting for me to leave town. Yeah. You can forget about that. No, we can't go to this home because we didn't do the vanilla start. So that is one downside of doing Unbound Reborn. That you can't raid the home of whoever you went with in Helgen. This house is open. That is weird. Okay, let's go in first person mode just so it's easy to pick up things. We could take that and sell it. And I'm looking at the last number there, the VW, the value per weight. If it's over 10, then it's worth taking. Otherwise, it's not. And veggies are always worth taking because we can cook some food. Bread. And because I have the Nordic cooking mod, we might want some cheese. And these slaughter fish and salmon steaks are very good food. They're lightweight and give a lot of nutrition. Okay. Then here there are some daggers. We're taking the daggers because we're saving them. If you've watched my previous Skyrim series, then you know I used them to do enchanting. Of course, that is something I picked up from a Major Slack. He does deserve the credit for that. Okay, so what's the time? It is 2 o'clock. Yeah, I think we should go to Whiterun today. And we can come back here and do some business around Riverwood tomorrow or another day. Yeah. I mean, I know there are cabbages there. I don't need to pick up everything. I don't have any shortcuts set up yet. Yeah. Okay. Now, we definitely want this to be favorited. And I'm used to having that at number 6. So that when we do number 6, my thirst is quenched. Ah, where is she now? Is she already there? She go back. And I know there are some bees. There's a beehive here. And there's some salmon here for grabs. Of course, that is if you don't have the unofficial patch. If you do, of course, it's still up for grabs, but it will be marked as steal, and then you will get hired thugs sent after you. Yeah, we will want to come back here anyway. But right now, we're fine. I should probably hotkey some magic stuff as well. Pray, flash, healing, flames. Conjure familiar. For now. Healing is number 1, that's for sure. Oak flesh will be number 7. And that is gonna change anyway, so key that for now. Alright. Oh, wolves. I don't want to hit my minion, my conjured wolf, in friendly fire, so. One hit point left, 2 hit points. Oh, come on. You're brave enough to attack me, but now you don't want to get killed? Oh. Oh, that's another one. Oh boy. I'm gonna die. On day one, but I didn't. Okay, I need another familiar. And I need more magicka. Where are they? They're on the bridge. And they're fighting with the crab now. Wow, what a fight. Are they both gone? The crab is not to be messed with. Oh, I guess they're both gone now. I don't see the others' remains. There was something here. Did I miss a thistle or something? No. Anyway, not all that important. But, yeah. Ooh. Well, we survived the first wolf attack. Although we came close to dying. And I panicked and ran into the river. But it did save me, so... all good. Good. Yeah, that second move was a surprise. Really was a surprise. Normally you get one wolf there. Don't know where the other one came from. From over the mountain? Alright. So yeah, here you need to be careful because there's another crab somewhere close to the river. And at this low level, they are deadly. Depending on what size crab it is, they could one-shot you. Legendary. And then you're done for. And when you're doing permadeath, then yeah, that's game over. Which makes you wonder, why wasn't permadeath a feature of the original game? We're peckish. Yeah, I'm just picking flowers here. We are an alchemist, so they're all gonna be useful to us. Do you have some extras? Yeah. Normally, when it doesn't rain, there would be lots of butterflies all over the place because of all the flowers. But unfortunately, our first day in Skyrim it's raining. And there is Riverwood here, and there's one under the bridge that I missed. But we're going back there anyway. We have lots of stuff to do around here. Ooh, a giant. A fight. We don't really want to mess with that because yeah, our only offense is flames. And the chance to hit one of the companions is enormous. So instead we're just gonna do some gardening. Some harvesting. Come on, you can do it. Yes, finish him. My goodness, normally when I get here, the fight is over before I can get to it. Or I have to like, be very quick to get to it, to get a hit in. Yeah, that's the difference, because I normally play on like master difficulty with Wildcat, where you do more damage.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
But you did look like you needed help.
Not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers.
Well, good for you. I'm not a true warrior. I am an alchemist, okay? I'm not built for fighting giants. I'm built for picking flowers. And butterfly wings. But there are no damn butterflies. More Topinella, very important. Yeah, usually on dead tree stumps. I'm slightly tired. Okay, let's get to town. I was hungry, right? We got that cooked beef, so let's eat that with some grilled leeks and then have a bit of water. Okay, then we should... we're comfortable, well fed, and our thirst is quenched. We're just slightly tired. Yeah, all that flower picking. Well, we had the wolf fight, right? That was... wow. Exhilarating is maybe not the right word, but yeah. A lot of adrenaline. Yeah, I'm using tamarielic grass. That's like a first for me. And there are these like blue-purple flowers that look vaguely like lavender. But they are not. They're smaller too, but it sometimes confuses me. Like I see that over there in the middle of the screen, right, but it's much smaller. It's not lavender. This is lavender. And we want as much of it as we can get. Blue mountain flowers, lavender, and hanging moss. Hanging moss for the time being is our bottleneck, but after we get a good supply of hanging moss from Solitude, it might be lavender that's the bottleneck for one of our money-making potions. And now, in the vanilla game, these guards would stop me, but they don't know yet that there's a dragon on the loose. Do they? Good morning. Good evening. If I need potions, I'll make them myself, thank you very much.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own.
So how are we? 99 pounds, alright.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
Cabbages.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
Alright, let's go to the inn. It's time for dinner anyway, although we did have a snack. Well, really good snack with cooked beef on the way. Ah, yes. So here in the Bannered Mare, the local inn.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Hello, handsome. No? Okay. Warm food, you said? That sounds great.
How about chopping up some wood for the fires?
You need wood for the fire. Sure, I can do that.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
That's why I picked up a wood cutting axe, or wood chopper's axe, a wood axe. Anyway.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So
Yeah, we're really good at this. Cutting firewood. Look, this is how it's done.
I will never accept his death.
I don't
My
suppose you're
son
going to buy
still
something
lives
this
on
time.
field in my
Just
heart.
browsing today.
So tell me
Gods be
about
kind.
it.
Someone
Where
will
is
take mercy on me.
Where
and
are you
spare a
holding
few
my
seconds.
Thorold?
Can we steal anything from you?
Promise you actually purchase something for once.
By Esamir, I will. God knows it's been too long since I tasted
Okay.
Welcome.
I am.
Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Right.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
I have some firewood for you. You needed some.
For honest work.
For firewood for 20 gold, that's a pretty good deal. Heard any rumors lately?
Seen that shrine of Asura?
No, I
They
haven't.
say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Okay. Can you serve me a full meal?
Of course.
Okay, so we have a full meal. Bread, alright. I hope there's some meat
Be careful
as
and stay
well.
safe.
And now, because we've given her firewood, all the cheap items are free for the taking. So anything, I believe that's under 100, we don't need a bowl, but whatever. We can sell it. And especially these ingredients.
Sadia.
Frost
Don't
Miriam,
forget to
very
polish those
important
glasses later.
for a good, valuable potion. Now the thing with this mod that shows us what's in a chest or other containers is it doesn't always show what is marked as steel and what's not. So it's good to go inside if you don't want to steal anything. Now that is marked as
One of
steel.
these days, I really have to get something that's more comfortable to wear and easier to put on.
Right. Well. Right, so here the fine clothes are marked as steel here, right? So I can't take them. I can take the boots, but not the clothes. Oh, that's the wrong button. But it's not marked here. So I think I have an earlier version of this. What's it called? Skyrim Loot RE or something? I don't know. Something RE. And it's still in development. Oops.
That's right. Mock the town beggar like everyone else. But I've got a right to browse, don't I?
Make it quick, then. I don't want your stink driving my customers away.
The gods smile on them who show charity. Best you remember.
32 out of 250, that is fine. Yeah, the other thing is because we chopped wood, we can now use this bed for free.
The fruit has a
But we have other plans.
We've got to sell
Because
what we can as soon as we
do I want these? No.
because
Ale.
Tavern for supper?
And if... Look, I was going to feed you cabbages and apples again. Yes, little fairy, we can go to the tavern for supper.
That's where you are right now. Let's take the sweet roll, the tomatoes. Let's take the ball as well. Why not? For a bit of money. Apple pie, very good food in survival mode. And yes, these salmon meat. Now normally you need salt, but I don't think you should need that much salt to cook a salmon steak. So I have a mod that will return your salt. It doesn't work. Oops. It doesn't work on everything. So we'll still be using salt piles. But no, I want that bread. Venison is good. Yes, more salmon meat.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
He's very against Ulfric, huh?
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
Let me do some cooking here. Okay, so there is cheese soup with this sliced cheese. We can do that. Goat cheese real. We may want to keep that. Ada cheese, we will definitely want to keep that for later. Some moon sugar for elsewhere. Elsewhere fondue, yeah. Clam chowder. I don't think we would use it for anything else. Improves the cast armor rating by 10 points. That's not a lot. That's not worth it, really. Yeah. This used to be more if you've been following my channel. But I have a mod that downgrades some of these. Because Nordic cooking is a bit overpowered. What I want is salmon steak. See, it gives back the salt pile, because you don't need the whole pile just to cook a salmon steak. In fact, you could do it completely without salt and it would still taste great. Salmon is one of my favorites. Okay, venison chop or venison stew? I think I want venison stew. And here, it does take the salt powder, it does not give it back. Which I guess makes sense. Yeah, what we want is this. Elsewhere fondue, but we don't have moon sugar yet. This gives us 100 points extra magicka. For 12 minutes. That is great. Beef stew. Yeah. Stamina. We're not really into stamina. I think cooked beef would probably be better food-wise. Or this one. But we can keep that for later. Right? And I think...
Drink?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
You offered me a drink, so... Yeah, give me that ale. I like ale. And see, there's bottles of water, which are £1/2 pound each. Wow, waters can have 3 drinks for £2. So this is actually better. Yeah, give me these. This is good stuff for traveling also. It's light, but satisfies hunger quite a lot. It doesn't show here like it would in the CC survival mode how much hunger it satisfies, but yeah, it's good stuff. I think we're fine. We have a lot of salmon steaks, right? And we have 1 seared slaughterfish. That's all great. So I think we're done here.
Please, no more questions.
Indeed.
Watch what you're doing.
No more. Well, then don't leave plates on the floor, my dear. It's your job. So it is getting late. We need to find a place to sleep. We could sleep in the inn, but it's quite noisy there. We haven't visited Arcadia's Cauldron yet. Oh. It's open at 9 o'clock. Oh, there she is. Hey, Arcadia.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles?
So you're a healer.
I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment.
That's interesting. I'm an alchemist too.
For every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
So why don't you have a septum for all we?
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
You're just giving your cures away for free. Okay. We'll come back when your shop is actually open. That's a nice fire you have here. And, yeah. In the meantime, do you have a room? Yeah, we can't actually give her anything like that. We'll pay for that later. No worries. Here we can fill our water skins. Why doesn't it fill the bottles? Or the bottles are filled. Here, the Astronomer's Loft is a very nice and compact little place to stay in when you're a traveler like Elisette is. So, we're slightly tired. Yeah, we need to get some sleep. We need to put away our things, but let's just drop our backpack and go to bed. And then in the morning we can deal with our stuff. So here it is. We can sleep in the bed. Let's start with like 9 hours because it is still kind of early, but we're really tired. So 9 hours would be great. Now normally when you have leveled up, this is the point where it will let you actually level up and put points into one of your skills. But we haven't actually done anything that's worth leveling up in, except a little bit of conjuration and a bit of restoration. So yeah. We do have, we're peckish and thirsty. Okay, let's fix that. And then we'll call it a new day. No, not this. Baked potatoes, boiled cram treat. Yeah, that is what we want. Cream treat. How would you say that? Maybe an apple, some grilled leeks, and some water. My thirst is quenched. And my hunger, I'm well fed. Alright. So that was day 1. And since it's now the sunrise of day 2, this is where we will end the episode. And I'll see you next time in further adventures of Elisette in Skyrim.